Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you Ship's development build 4 for version 3.3. That's Ship's version 3.3 development build 4. Okay, this has recently been released to the development build users, and let's just say it's a lot different. Okay, so to actually run this you're going to need two plugins. You're going to need the actual Ship's plugin and the MoseCraft Core plugin. You can download both of these from the following website. Well, I'll have them in the description, but the dev bucket ships page and the dev bucket MoseCraft Core page. Both are developed by myself, like there and there. Okay, so we'll just get right on into it. We're starting from very scratch from both plugins. Okay, so let's just boot up our server for a second. Okay, so as you can see, it is booted up with absolute no errors. That's unusual. Okay, so now that we've gone into here, you can actually see the file configurations. From here, you'll be able to see all that. And with this, we're going to be designing a plane. So I'm just going to cheat and put everything to 1 so I don't need to bother with all that. And same with fuel consumption. Like so. Then I'm going to go down to the bottom, change anything that I need to change. No, all looks good. Here we also have the materials list, the new one shown in 3.2.5, and the debug options. Both need to be enabled via the config. Okay, so let's go back to our server. Now let's actually get on the server. I'll put this in full screen. It's that. No, it's not. There we go. I'm still not used to it from 1.2.5. Minecraft, that is. Alright, so I'll start my build here. So, what you need to do is just build anything, literally. Your perfect ship. That is apparently my perfect ship. I've got to have that there. My perfect ship, right there. Okay, so the first things you're gonna need is signs to create a ship. Now there's a few signs that you need now. The first one is the license sign. Now the first line has to be ships like that. Second line has to be the vessel. So if it's a plane, a airship, helps if I can spell, airship 2, lava ship, you get the thing. Today we're going to be designing a plane, if I can spell it right. The third line you'll leave out. Fourth line is the license key, if you're using one. Now license key will be recorded in MoseCraft Core. So if we just put the license key as test, MoseCraft core will not detect it until it moves. Sorry about that. Okay, so the license key is essentially just a name of the vessel. You can name it anything you want. It's just a reference for the commands that I will just show you. We have standard ships. It tells you all the information that you need. We have ships info, tells you everything that you will need to know. And ships teleport, and then the vessel name is the license key. So in this case test, however we have not moved the vessel yet, so it won't come up right. Okay, so the second sign you're going to need to know is wheel. This is a very basic one. You right click it to go that way, left click it to go that way. Next one is engine. Also, if I can spell. Engine makes you move forwards depending on the config. Wrong config. I'll keep that open. This is defined. The variables are defined in the actual vessel, and then speed. So the engine speed will go 5 blocks forward. Okay, next up is EOT. This does the exact same as engine, only can move a different amount. This one's set to 12. And it does autopilot, so you can literally put it on the head and just sit back and relax. Next one is boost. It's very simple. The exact same as engine, only makes you move a different amount of blocks. This one is 6. Okay, and the last one is altitude. Let's see if I can spell seriously. Altitude like that. As you can see from here, you right click it to go up, left click it to go down. Alright, so if we just click that, it says your plane is too small. I thought I changed the configuration. But as you can see, MoseCraft Core has taken the location of that, which means we can do the teleport command now. Ships teleport. We called this test, didn't we? With a capital T. I will get it to ignore the case. But there we go. Now that will actually put you on the vessel, it's just it hasn't moved any direction yet. And also it will never make you fall down when it's on full release. Again, this is only a development build, so it will. Unless you type in ship's force teleport. Like that. And then the vessel name, which is like so. Still, ships is too small. I'm going to just check that for a sec. Should just need to reload. Right, no engine on plane. This is very simple. This is a dropper. Why do I keep doing that? I keep getting 64. Alright. Alright, you just need one dropper, but I'm going to put 2 because I'm that sort of person. Alright, now it says you need more iron. So let's add some iron. Now I've only put iron to 1%, so I don't need a lot. Now it says out of fuel. So what you're going to need is a furnace. You're going to need at least one. And now you're gonna need some actual fuel. I'm gonna have coal block and just stick it in any furnace, and voila. So we move forwards. Let's try the teleport command, and look, puts me on the vessel. Alright, so wheel to turn, boost makes you go forward by 6 blocks, altitude makes you go up and down. I'm not gonna do that on creative. EOT automatic ahead. Just done 1 block command. Yep, there we go. Okay, so that's fairly simple. That's a plane, by the way. Yeah, I did mention it before. So let's make the most common airship, which is the airship. So we're gonna have actually a smaller structure than last time. So once again we do the exact same. We do ships, airship because of that. You don't have to license it, I do because, well, I like to teleport to my ships. I'm going to put this as like that. Can have spaces in, by the way. I think. Should allow you to have spaces in. You can do it in any order with the signs as well. So I'm going to be different and put engine this side, because I'm adventurous. Now, for obvious reasons, you only really need those 3. The others are just extras. That's why you can disable them. I'm not sure where I got that from. Alright, so with the airship, it really hasn't changed much. You're gonna need wool, some coal. We're also gonna need a burner. Let's put it like that. So because the fire protector isn't the best on this, I'm going to do the classic way around it. So to create a burner, you're going to need some netherrack, and you're going to need a fire charge. I'm going to do this method, which actually gets around the fire spread. Like so. So we just light that up, put the glass on it, just make it look asymmetrical. Still doesn't look right. One sec. Like, right, that should do it. Okay, so now if we try and lift, it says add more wool, and just gotta cheat again. By going all the way to the top. 1. Alright, so I'm gonna just add some wool. Like so, I'm gonna add the coal in, and voila. Now, with 3.3 you can do quite a lot. So if we just change this to false on the airship, God's sake. There we go. It'll now say out of fuel, even though fuel's in the bottom section. This is because you put it in the top section. Voila. Still works as normal. Okay, 3.3 has some bug fixes, so if we just put plane's fuel in there, in top section, It'll say out of fuel and it will not consume it. It will only consume its own fuel. It won't consume any other type of fuel. Okay, so next up we'll do a Mars ship, because we've got a little bit of time left. So with a Mars ship you do not need fuel at all. You do not need wool, you do not need iron, you do not need a burner. You just need a base and some daylight sensors. Oh, 15% of it needs to be daylight sensors by default, so I'm just filling the whole entire thing up. Helps you change the front. Oh god. That's another thing with 3.3, if you saw that text. I'll show you how it works. Alright, so that text, if you right click the sign, with the dev build it's left click as well, gotta get rid of that. It will tell you literally everything about the ship that you need to know. If I just put a bar up there. Alright, so from that bar below, that's what it will come up with. So it'll tell you the vessel type, the percentage of block required. No, it's 10%. The minimum blocks, it'll tell you how many blocks you actually have compared to the minimum blocks, and then how many blocks you have compared to the max amount of blocks. Fuel ID, the fuel alt ID, which still needs fixing. Fuel consumption, all these don't occur on Mars ship because, well, it doesn't have any. Use bottom section in furnace, does not. Engine speed, boost speed, EOT speed. Everything that you need to know about the ship, it will tell you just by right clicking. So once again, all the signs work on every single vessel that I know of. So next up I want to show you this. Now, ships isn't fully compatible yet. It's not fully made, just simple as. So when you destroy a sign, it will get rid of this, or at least that one, because I've destroyed that one. But at the moment, this gets the location. It will also later on, when 3.3 is fully released, get the speed of the vessel, and it will set the default speeds by the actual ship's config, but then go into here and you can change literally everything about the vessel that you want. So you can have two airships, but they run on different configurations. That will not give it that will not get rid of the Airship 2, just simply because the default configurations will be different. So yeah, that's all I would really want to share at the moment. We are doing a lot of bug fixes around the clock. Well yeah, that's about it to say. Okay, so just to show that it will not get confused. One sec. I'm used to essentials. Just so it shows you that it does not get confused. I called this MoseMisters ship. That teleported me onto the ship. So let's go to that one there. I did it again. God's sake. Ta-da! Somewhat. Again, it will check this block here if there's an actual block there, and then it will teleport you if there is a block there. I'm not sure why it's not doing it at the moment. I'll figure it out. Alright, ciao for now. Oh, wrong one.